Alrighty, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Everyday People in Music. My guests today are Rising. I'm so excited to have them here and to chat with them. Um, I have a little T-Rex on my face right here just to point out because it's cute. Um, and I'm just gonna wait for them to join, and then this series was started just to uplift artists that have inspired me personally, that I really just want to push their message out and push their music out to my fan base, to other people, to like your friends and family. Please share this as you feel called to. Um, but this is everyday people and music where we put the unity back in community and the art back in heart. So I'm gonna wait for my friends Moon and Magic of Unity Rising to join me on here. I'm gonna see if, all right, the invite is sent to them, so it should be joining any moment. Um, Thank you again to all of my friends and family who have followed the musicians that I've had on Everyday People in Music so far. Like your support, a follow or a like on a YouTube, or like a like and comment on a YouTube video, any of that stuff really, like, it does more than what you may think. So just following us, getting us that extra, um, you know, like just having new followers, just other people promoting the music, that helps us a lot. Instead of small artists, I'm gonna start calling us rising artists, because I do believe that all the people that I have on here, whether it's like singing for thousands of people, or just playing for um, like people who need it. Music is for everybody, and I believe that like measuring like the true accomplishments of an artist of any kind is just how many people that they've touched. And I know that all the musicians that I'm going to be featuring on this small series, they're all musicians that are just great people to, I don't know, like give your heart to, give your attention to. They all have such strong messages and are doing such a beautiful, awesome job at just displaying kindness in the world and showing people that art can also be proactive, and you can use it to get any message that you have out, and it brings people together. That's what it's all about. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm gonna just wait a little bit until Moon and Magic get here. Let's see if let's see. All right, we just stand by here. Um, all right. Hey Tree, hello. I hope you are doing well. Hope you've been doing good. Um, I'm just waiting for Moon and Magic to join me, just kind of sitting here. They should be joining me here soon, getting this angle right. Let's see. There we go. I met somebody else from the UK today. Actually, I brought Wolfgang and I did a show last night in my hometown, and so it was really awesome. And he brought a friend who I can't remember what part of the UK he said he's from, but he's about 30 minutes away from Liverpool, is what he said. And he was just a super cool guy. You guys represent the UK well, so I love y'all. And thank you so much. The theme style, I'm definitely going to talk to them about the Circus of Purpose, because that was something that Moon and Magic created out of like, so much love and intention. And so I'm definitely going to talk to them about that, because that's community building. Um, but yeah, just going to wait for them to join. They should be joining any second now. Maybe they are having a little bit of some difficulty. Um, I guess we're just gonna sit here. It's just you and me, Tree. It's gonna be waiting for everybody. They should be joining here soon. But yeah, let's see what else I can blab about until they join us. Um, I'm going to do some more episodes, but I am looking for a musician to do next Sunday. Oh look, whoop, here we go. Bam. It's happening. Hello, hello.
Hey, hey, Bree.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it going?
awesome. It is going so great. And I can hear you guys perfectly too. That was uh like an issue whenever
Yay.
we did the test and everything, but I like got the headphones in. I could hear you guys perfect.
Oh, I
Okay,
like your
good.
little nose.
Yeah, you got a clown nose on.
So
Awesome.
cute.
Oh, it's so good to see you guys.
Can you see us yet?
You're crooked to us.
I can see you guys. There's let's see. Oh, move the camera. Let's see. I can see you guys fine. Oh no. Oh gosh, let's see. Oh no, I have to resend it since I declined. That's what I'm thinking next time. I'll probably, while waiting for people to join, I will probably maybe like have my guitar nearby and play like a couple of little intro songs I think would be cool. They were right here. Let me see if they'll join back up. Almost had them. Here we go. Send invite. All right, there we go. It should be all right. Almost here again. Oh, oh gosh. Let's see. All right. Now we just gotta wait. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit patient every once in a while. My mom used to tell me all the time whenever I was a kid, patience is virtue. So saying that they're declining the invitation on live, which no is not true. I'm just gonna keep inviting them and see if that helps. Oh, there we go.
I see us.
Bam, bam, you guys,
Yay.
I see ya. All
Yay. Hi.
right.
Did we get it? Can you hear us
Hello.
too?
I can hear you. I can hear you perfect.
Oh,
Clear as day.
awesome. Okay, cool.
I'm going to figure out
Awesome.
how to.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you
In
guys
the hour.
take your time, get comfy, set up. We got all the time in the world.
All right. Yay, we're excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you guys here. It's so good to see your faces. I'm so excited to chat with y'all. Y'all look great. The bus looks awesome.
Hey.
Hey. You look so cute. I love your nose.
Yeah.
Thank you. I figured I had to dress for the occasion. I'm definitely gonna ask you guys a few questions about Circus of Purpose, but definitely want to focus on Unity Rising and getting to know you guys as a duo act. Um, but what I usually do at the intro, I usually get the musicians just to like, kind of introduce themselves, their names, and whatever little pieces of information they want to share. And then just go ahead and go straight into the first song. And then after you guys do that, we'll just talk about the song and like I always say, sing the most important song that like, kind of tells your heart, your message, where you're from. And so I would love to, just hand it over to you guys whenever you're ready.
Awesome. Thank you, Bree. When we were thinking about like that heart song, or that song that we feel like represents, definitely "You Are the Magic" is the one that came to mind for me first. I just love the words in it. It's one of our oldest songs, and I feel like it's just resonated so many times with so many different with different people, and from kids to just within community and the movement, the shifting that we're all doing. It's
That's one
and it's a
one of
song.
my personal favorites.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's what Kim said too. We were talking about Kim. She's like, "Yeah, dude, you are the magic." So, how's your
Well,
tuning?
yeah, we're tuned up now. All right. So, are we good? Are we live? Well, I assume we're live, but
Yeah.
yeah, should we just go ahead and start off?
Yeah, is there anything that you guys would like to share a little bit about yourselves? Just a, like a quick, brief introduction to Unity Rising.
Cool. So I'm Magic.
And Moon.
And we are Unity Rising. We've been playing music and going to different communities and sharing our songs with all sorts of different folks for, I don't know, the past 5 years or so. And we're, yeah, we're really passionate about music and community building, and the main focal point of our songs is a lot of it's centered around that. that kind of stuff, back to living in community, living in harmony with the planet and each other, and focusing on solutionary and regenerative culture.
Yeah, we see like that music. We use music as a form of activism and community building and like shifting lifestyle change, like the living, going for your dreams kind of lifestyle, and being the solution, being the change you want to see. And so a lot of our music is about those concepts, those ideas, and it's putting what we want to say into song form, and what sometimes what moves through us into song form too, which is what where the magic is.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
You're the magic. It's that message right there. It's like inspiring people to remember that you are the magic, and you have the ability to create your reality and to affect change all around you through changing yourself and impacting others. So that's kind of the theme of that song. It's like a very personal, like, empowerment song, and yeah. So, well, this is let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, I was turning the heater down because I'm starting to get sweaty. So, all right. You are the magic. You are the hope. You are the change. Building up the new way. You are the magic. You are the hope. You are the change. Bringing in that new way. We're paving the way. We are the change. I'm paving the way. And yeah, we got what it takes. Yeah, we got what it takes. Believe in the magic that is before you. Oh, Lord. Victory surrounds you. Know you got it. I believe in you. You are the magic. Magic. You are the magic. Magic. You are the magic. You are the magic. You are the magic. build a new way. You are the magic. You are the hope. You are the change. Bring it in a new way. We're paving the way. We are the change. I'm paving the way. Now we got the change. Confirmation on everything that I've been feeling. Gratitude, completion. I wanna build, I wanna build, I wanna build with you. I wanna build, I wanna build. Wanna build our dreams come true. I wanna build, I wanna build. I wanna build with you. I wanna build, I wanna build. Wanna build our dreams come true. I wanna build it with you. With you. You are the magic. You are the hope. You are the change. Building up a new way. You are the path. You are the hope. You are the change. Bringing in a new way. We were paving the way. We are the change. Unpaving the way. Yeah, we got what it takes.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I love that song so much. And I'm just gonna make a little note to the people listening that that the audio quality is obviously, you know, like we're doing this through Facebook Live. So just so you know that like the audio quality is never gonna be as great as it's gonna be in person live. So if you guys ever get the chance to see Unity Rising or the Circus of Purpose live, they are just like, you guys are so awesome live. I love the live shows that you all put on. So just a little note for everybody there. But I love that song so much. And you guys kind of talked about it, kind of like, you know, you talked about the meaning of the song before. Is there anything else that you would like to add after, you know, while you were singing it? Did anything come to you, like your head, where you're like, oh, I wanted to say this about the song?
I noticed Tree commented that it was Felix's first time hearing it and hearing us, and I thought that's so cool. And definitely, like every time we play that song, the children really light up about it, and also the adults too. But you know, I think that's a really cool thing. It's like a rekindling of the inner child within a song. So I thought that was beautiful. And I mean that. We mean that part of the song too. I want to build with you, you know. Yeah. I want to build with you, Avery. I want to build with you, Tree and Julia, and all the other people that we've been meeting on the road and not on the road. Like that's what we're here to do. We're gonna build the new way together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Creating that change and embodying it personally, and then coming together and sharing that with each other, and then embodying it like in our little pods of collectively rippling out in that way.
That's so awesome. That like that song like it definitely speaks to the soul. It definitely like you're right, definitely heals that inner child and like kind of reminds you, you know, like you are the magic. You don't have to, you know, lose that as you get older. You have to, you know, keep that like that sense of wonder and like the magic inside of you, keep that alive. So I really, really love that song. I would love to talk to you guys about Unity Rising and just kind of the origins of Unity Rising. Like when did you guys like start playing music together and why did you start playing music together?
Well, so I feel like the origin of Unity Rising like kind of came alive around the same time as Circus of Purpose, and so they've kind of been. In a way, I feel like it's been a voice for that concept, for that culture, and just our personal expressions too. And we started playing together in
About
2019.
yeah, about 5 years ago. I feel like you started Unity Rising before before we got together, and had kind of already had some momentum going with it. And we met at a community in Florida, and or well, that's not the first time we met, but we really started playing
Where
music
we started
together
playing
more,
together,
and through that Unity Rising evolved and developed, and we've had different people flow in and out of the band over the years, and um,
the idea is for it to be like a like ever changing, ever evolving, multifaceted band. More like it's got as many of our friends and our family that we like. It's always changing, and with like the idea of theater with it, and yeah, using it as a platform to showcase our friends' music as well, and to encourage them to create music. And like for our friend Jagalora, she recently created. She has her own set that she did at Stage Valley, which was really neat. She's been singing with us. It's been neat to watch her confidence and investment in the music build and grow, and have her, and yeah, so it's just the idea is for it to be kind of ever growing, ever changing, and
it has changed a lot for
yeah,
sure. Like the vibe of our the first album we put out, and compared to the more recent circus stuff that we've been doing, and then even more recently the stuff we've been working on that we haven't released, like it's evolved and changed quite a bit. And one of the ideas that we really are still manifesting, I feel like, is finding like a solid band to play with. A lot of times it's me and Moon,
Mm-hmm.
but we've had anywhere from the two of us to like 10 plus people on stage, like people flowing, doing like juggling or hoop
Mm-hmm.
or
washed up bass,
yeah, and then different instruments and
drums,
drums
banjo,
and like
the
there's
bigger the better.
like at the garden one time, like we just got all the people up there, and that's really one of the visions that we have for the band too, is like giving a platform for people to really shine. And it's very much mirrors the circus of in
Yeah,
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
ways too. So
and showcasing the collective, the culture. Yeah, I think that's the purpose of it.
mhm.
That's awesome. I want to just for people who are listening that don't know what the Circus of Purpose is, would you guys, because this is also, you know, about music, but then also about community building. And the Circus of Purpose was an idea that, you know, you guys brought, you know, to my knowledge, you know, to my attention that like, whoa, this is such a wonderful, cool idea. I've never seen anybody else doing something like this. So could you just like kind of explain, you know, what the Circus of Purpose is?
Yeah, it's so the name is something that came through in a meditation, but for me it's something that is like just so alive in humanity right now. I see it as like a concept, of living, like what's your circus, what's your purpose? Like we all have a a passion in normally some kind of art form, and then also like what's a passion so such as community building, growing your own food, compost, permaculture. It could be anything. Therapy for other people and for yourself. But yeah, I'm getting, yeah. but yeah, so what's the circus? What's the purpose? So concept first and foremost, and like a culture. So like a way of like investing in those concepts and those passions and making them your priority. You're choosing to invest in them and live them, and then so that's like individually, like for yourself. And then Circus of Purpose has been like a traveling group where we host like a community space, and we try to embody that culture of like going for your dreams, of living your passion, being what you want to be, doing what you want to with this life while you've got it. And and then like thirdly, I kind of see it as well as as which is a big, like for me, where I see it everywhere, because we go to different festivals with work as well, and I'll see Circus of Purpose, that concept there, as well. Because people are really like, and that it would be like I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but gatherings like with the focus of um, the future, this regenerative culture, this new way of living, and using the circus, the show, the play, the art, the performance. That is a very big part of it, but also so is building foundation for community living, for connection to nature and with each other, and getting back to those natural rhythms. So that's also, it's, for me, Circus of Purpose is so many things, and it's hard for me to necessarily, like, this is me trying to put it in word form, but it's alive. Something that we all embody in this culture, that we're in, that I found you in, um, and so many people do. And so it's, yeah, that's one ramp. What do you got for Circus of Purpose?
Yeah, I feel like the circus is a really interesting way to take the concepts of the movement, for lack of a better word, that we've been involved in, and kind of take that and to share it with other people and to inspire people. And we've done that at events through having like a tea lounge, and we just have an open space for people to hang out in, and we do workshops, or we play music or do some kind of performance. And it's kind of, a way of bringing people in and showing them something they may have never seen before, inspiring them, like, hey, look at this other lifestyle, look at this other way to be in connection with yourself and with the planet, and with everybody. It's been, and the circus has definitely evolved a lot too, but it's a really cool way to share our culture with the world, and it's growing for sure.
That's awesome. I think you guys explained it beautifully. And yes, I'm definitely inspired by the Circus of Purpose. Um, but I'm gonna bring it back to Unity Rising. Let's see what questions I want to ask you guys. So, what are your like what are you guys doing right now with Unity Rising, and what do you hope to do with it in the future? Like, what do you have any goals in mind? Any shows you're looking forward to? Just anything. What's the future look like for Unity Rising?
So I feel like this last year was kind of, you could say, slower in a way. We didn't do as many shows. We focused a lot on working, and also family aspects. Like we spent some of the summer making money so we could invest in our bus, and then we spent the fall and early part of the winter taking care of Moon's grandmother, who recently passed. And so I wouldn't say a hiatus, but we definitely haven't put as much energy into it as years before, and we are really coming back into it pretty strong lately, since we've got back on the road, and we're in our bus, and
We can plug in the looper.
yeah, we have power in the bus, so we can like run our PA system and play with our toys,
And we've been having a lot of fun, and we're putting a lot of focus towards recording music. We have so much music that has not gotten put out there, and so I think we're just gonna hit recording mode like crazy, like all year.
We just put out a track last night, and we put another one out today, and they're going to be available in the next couple days once all the things go through on Spotify and so forth. But we have tons
Nice.
of material that to get out there and haven't made the time for yet. But now we are really making that the priority.
And we're more focused on that than we are shows, even, I feel like.
As far as shows, we're kind of keeping everything open for the year. We would be okay with not playing any shows, but we would also be totally thrilled about the opportunity to play at some that we've seen so many of our friends doing all these cool events that we're like, oh, wow, that would be cool to be at. I mean, we haven't necessarily put the feelers out or applied to do any of these places. Because we just don't know what the next, month or a couple of weeks even will hold. So we're kind of just focusing on self-work, self-healing, self-care practices,
and getting back to ourselves and our rhythms, because we've been in a whole nother world basically. So we're a new chapter just opened for us like 4 days ago.
We're in a recalibration and recentering and grounding period, and so far it's feeling really good, and we're super thrilled about what is to come. Lots of new music, I think, will be coming out this year.
It pretty naturally is. We're writing new music, we're recording old music, so it's a good start.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And I appreciate the vulnerability. It's always so important that in anything that you're doing, if you become overwhelmed or, something happens, you don't have to force yourself like, oh, well, I'm not being creative or I'm not doing this. You don't ever have to be hard on yourself. It's so important that we prioritize self-care, and it's true self-care is like that's a revolutionary act as well. And you guys create such beautiful music that you got to do whatever you can to protect what's up here and in here, so that you guys can keep sharing your beautiful message with people. I would love to hear another. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
I really feel that, and I definitely have been hard on myself before for not creating, and it's something that comes through when it comes through, and you can do all the things to take care of yourself so that your channel is clear for it to come through. And I feel like that's what we're really focusing on right now, like really like centering, grounding, and clearing the channel so that we can open up and then source can flow through, and that we can create the whatever is meant to come out. And that's how inspiration works, I think, a lot of times.
Exactly. Yeah. And
that opens that space.
Yeah, and that's like every person to create, we create, like creation is a way of like processing and healing, so anytime that you just you listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to your mind, and our body tells us what we need. I would love to hear another song from you guys, if you guys have another song you'd like to share.
Yeah. So Circus of Purpose is a way of sharing this culture, this message, and Unity Rising is a way of sharing that through music. And the reason that we do it is why do we do it? Before we get started with the song, though, is there anything we would do to improve the audio quality for this? Were we too loud for the other one? Should we turn it down or turn it up?
I noticed that sometimes it was cutting out, and I don't know if it was because the two instruments playing at the same time. Are you going to be playing guitar for this one and not mandolin?
Yep.
Because
just guitar.
I think I might be able to hear it better with just the guitar in your voices instead of like the mandolin and the guitar. I don't know if that had something to do with it.
Cool. But we'll try it. So back to why we do what we do. There's some people might say what is a word? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're crazy for Mother Nature, baby. We'll do what it takes to preserve the nature, baby. Yeah, we're crazy for Mother Nature, baby. We'll do what it takes to preserve the nature, baby. Preserve her. Ooh, mama, the way you are.
I can't.
The way you are, the way you are, the way you are.
Oh, to the mother, her beauty divine, this better we live on. She's one of a kind. She takes care of you, she takes care of me. She is the home of humanity. The times they are changing, we must stay home. Come together, and problem solve. Unity is rising, we're getting the fall. Back to nature, come on, come on. Stand together to protect her now. Resistance, truth, don't break the power. Before the mother, baby, come down. All life is sacred, divine, and time. Home with each other and living with the family. We'll write a story hand in hand. Back to the woods, back to the fire, back to what we were before the empire. Don't this planet, Mother Earth, our home. May we unite and bring it back to the throne. Our ancestors gotta know our worth. We're gonna build a city on this earth. Crazy,
Crazy, Mother Nature, baby.
do I say?
To preserve nature, baby.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Mother Nature, baby.
We'll do what it takes.
To preserve nature, baby. Preserve it.
The way you are,
The way you are. The way you are. The way you are. From her deep blue seas to the green of her trees, she's certainly a being of beauty. Yes, I'm talking about the mountains, oh so great. All those precious spots of nature not touched by the wind. Have you ever seen a sunset, oh so pretty? A bird flying at night away from the sea, like the gaze and marvel at the skies. As I wander about the northern lights, all the plants and activities are so unique. I like to swim and bathe in rivers and creeks, so I feel proud to make some noise. All the beauty on the planet doesn't have a voice. We can all work together to defend the safe and get it producing our impact. Remember, we can't save it, wait for the system, give it to the ground. Letting the soil drench down the ground, cause we're crazy. Mother Nature, baby. Do what it takes to preserve the nature, baby. Yeah, we're crazy.
yeah.
Mother Nature, baby. Do what it takes to preserve the nature, baby. Preserve it. Oh, the way you are. The way you are. The way you are. The way you Mama, on the ride. Mama, on the side. Yeah. Mama, on the ride. Yeah. Mama, on the shine.
Sending love out to the planet.
That one's for the mama. That one's called Mother Lover, and that's because we're a bunch of mother lovers who really love our mother nature, this planet.
That's awesome. That's another one that by you guys that I like just love. I love all of your music. I don't think there's a song that I've heard from you guys and I'm like, I don't like that one. And that's not just me being
I
your
thought you
friend.
about
That's
your
just me. That's just me from the bottom of my heart. Like I just admire and love you guys so much. And I love your lyrics. They, you know, like your message shines so clearly through. You guys like just put everything, all of these thoughts and feelings, you put them perfectly into words and get your message just like plain and beautifully across. And you were about to say something, Moon. I'm sorry to have interrupted you. Um,
Oh no, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say that's where we came up with. I think the idea of pungent full is that, especially our first album, I feel like it was just so direct. Like, like there's no wondering really what we're saying. It's pretty like, bah, clear, like in your face. I feel like, and I don't know. That's like where we came up with that idea too, and that and we're dirty. I'm kidding.
It's pretty affirmative, you know, like it's that's a lot of, I think that kind of initial reasoning for why we got on the road even was like activism and like the protests with like the pipelines and the water resistance and or you know water protection pipeline resistance camps that were, you know, exposed us to so many different ideas and concepts. Like that was I think for both of us, we were in different places, but when we first really learning about the government not being our friend, corporations, you know, poisoning us, and all these different things. So we're like, and we're very much in that mode of like, you know, tear the system down. You know, that was like kind of the focus of our first album. Not so much tear the system down, but
we shifting towards community building definitely in the first album.
Yeah,
because focus on the activism in terms of like building, creating, like what can we do to shift?
Yeah. And,
basically.
And we're really wanting to move into like having some music that's a lot more poetic and kind of like, you know,
we're gonna get weird.
We got some cool stuff cooking in the pot here.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to hear it, and I will definitely be promoting it. Send me a link. I will be sharing it and showing it to all my friends. I always show my friends your music. I'm like, I got to show you guys Moon and Magic. I got to show you Marielle. I got to show. I'm always constantly showing my friends and my people, just like all the wonderful, talented musicians I meet on the road. Um, and so you touched a little bit more. You know, you were talking about you talk like I guess the reason why you guys started writing music like that is to bring awareness to like the destruction of our planet, the divisiveness that is going on in our world right now. You know, music is such a beautiful tool that brings people together. I wanted to ask what really inspired you guys to like what was maybe I guess like I kind of touched on this at the beginning of the show, but what really inspired you guys to, you said your first album was In Your Face. So what like inspired you guys to say like I'm gonna say what I have to say. I'm not going to tune it down for anybody because this is something that's really going on. And I'm not afraid to shout my message. You know, I think that's something a lot of people even I have struggled with in my message writing and sharing that is like, well, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to upset anybody. And so, you know, what inspires you guys to say like, I'm gonna do it unapologetically?
For me, a lot of like the words that were coming through were things that I was saying or was coming through as being said to me. So it's like a lot of it's kind of like it almost sounds like we're telling people what to do, but really it was me, my higher self, whatever it is, source moving through, kind of telling me what to do in a way. And then I feel like just sharing that, putting that into, whatever came down on the paper and then putting it into chord song form.
And for me, it's I was really moved by being a part of protests early on in my travels, and then but I realized, you know, like not that there isn't a space for that, and I think it is necessary for protests and things like that to happen. But I think I personally am more effective as sharing my message through song to inspire people to make changes or to bring awareness to certain issues, and I feel like um, instead of resisting the thing that we don't want to see, investing in the alternative and that which we would rather see. And I feel like that's kind of been a shift in my focus in the past few years compared to who I was when I first started traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And I see music as like a way to as a way to share that. It's like, and I absolutely think we should lock down and protest sometimes, but um, music might be able to hit somebody in a way that is extremely impactful.
That creates lasting
That
change.
can create lasting change.
Mm-hmm. That's what I always say, like one song can reach so many people and inspire so many people in different ways. And that's what I like love so much about music is that it's such a powerful tool in healing and bringing people together and helping us process, helping us protest. It's a wonderful, awesome gift, and I'm so grateful that you guys share your music the way that you do, and you're just like you're authentic, you are yourself, and you're encouraging to everybody else to get in tune with that inner artist. Like you guys do a great job of bringing that out of people.
Well, thanks, Avery.
I'm gonna ask another question here, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
um so I wanted to ask, oh gosh, I actually just forgot the question I was gonna ask you guys. Okay, no, it came back to me. Um, so what is like your hopes for, we talk about we talk a lot about community, but what does that like really look like for you guys, or what are you guys hoping, the future may look like for everybody, and like how are you guys using, you're doing the Circus of Purpose, but like what are you guys doing to bring those, your dreams, your wishes into fruition?
Hmm. Well, I think we're still figuring it out, to be quite
Mm-hmm.
honest. But I really do envision seeing more communities and more hubs of people living in more sustainable ways. More sustainable meaning in harmony with the planet, but also with the self and with our fellow humans. We all have a lot of work to do, inner work, and I think finding out how to get along might perhaps be our biggest challenge as
Mm-hmm.
humans. And I really look forward to being a part of like just more collectives of people like sharing music together, playing music around the fires, and like singing together and working together and playing together, making meals together, like just really like having these awesome like family vibes. And I've been a part of things like that. I know it's possible, and I know that it exists, and really looking forward to more of that happening. So that true, I think true community isn't just like living together, but loving together too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be one way to say that.
A big medicine I see uh, for humanity and what I want to invest in is gatherings, humans coming together. When you create gatherings, little festivals, things like that, it creates a community. Uh, and well, I mean, there's just so much investing in community, and I think these little gatherings and lots of them, using gatherings as a way to connect communities, using gatherings as a way to create community, but like it's definitely something that I want to focus on, and that's something that that I want to continue to develop my skill sets in helping to create them. Um, and I don't know if we're totally off topic of your question. Are we?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was like, what was the question
When
again?
humans gather, a lot of times magic
Yeah.
happens, and
Mm-hmm.
incredible things transpire from just humans kind of being in the same space together. Especially if there's like common ideas or goals or shared values, and so that's one of the really cool things about Circus of Purpose and Unity Rising too, is it creates a reason to gather. It's like, oh, we're gonna go play this show, and then maybe people are interested in going to see it, or people who never heard of us hear it, and then they show up, and it's like, oh, and all of a sudden all these people are here gathering, and then something magical might happen, or you have an event, 2 or 3 day event on a piece of community land somewhere, and you have like workshops or really high vibrational, foods and drinks that you're sharing, and you have music, and then what happens after that is totally different and up to the group of people, but it's often really, really beautiful, we find. So any reason for that to happen, for that festival gathering, whatever you want to call it, more of that.
Community event, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. You got it. Say what you got to say.
So I was gonna come up with something.
I was just gonna say that you guys do a wonderful job of creating just like such a special little sacred place. Anytime that I go to a gathering and you guys have the circus tent set up, it's always it's like you can see your heart and all like your passion in it. It's always such a wonderful safe space that you guys create. So thank you for going through the effort of doing that. I know one time we were together and I think it might have rained outside and you guys were like, should we pack up the tent? Or it was about to rain. You guys like, should we pack up the tent now? Should we do it? Like, what are we going to do about the tent? And so I know it's a lot of work that you guys put into making, like creating that sacred space and all of these gatherings. You guys do a wonderful job of that.
Thanks. What's really incredible is what happens when there's a space there, and it's just space until there's people in it, and then that's where
the magic happens.
Yeah, that's where it's at. The people are really what make it happen, and
it's kind of like a fire. You build a fire, and then like all these amazing musicians come around, and like it's like the most beautiful night ever. It's all based on like the energy that's circled around it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an honor to hold and create this space as well, and get to witness the beauty of community, the beauty of people coming together, sharing their hearts, their passions.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I would love to hear another song from you guys if you guys are ready to sing the last song.
Yeah. Let's make sure this is in tune. Yep.
This song we finished recording last night.
Yep. We'd actually started recording it a while ago, and like the recording, we are doing our own mixing, mastering, like recording, like we are kind of doing it all. So it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, but we are getting back in the swing of things, and it's fun. It's fun. And so this one we've had out for a while, but it's officially going to be on Spotify and all this stuff in a couple days.
Whenever it comes up.
What's it called?
It's called May the Tribes Unite. Thanks for holding this space, Avery. I think it's a super, super cool idea and concept, and I love it, and I'd love to be a part of it. Thank you for this is really cool. And I'm proud of you, and I just think it's so fun, and it put me in a fun space, which made my nerves go, and that's interesting. So it's a good challenge in terms of public speaking, it feels like, So I appreciate the opportunity to grow that you've created.
Yeah, you built the tent, and we showed.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. Like people who have powerful, positive messages. That's all I want to do is use whatever platform I have, even if it's just Facebook Live for now, just to promote you guys, uplift you guys, because you have such an awesome message. I just want to share it with everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you, Avery.
Well, in our vision, this song is called May the Tribes Unite, and so we see a future where all the tribes are coming together and we're all sharing our learnings and our creations with each other too.
All right, here it goes. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be what you came to be. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be You've been waiting for the time is now. No one will know. Find your tribe and may the tribe you now. May find your tribe and may the tribe you now. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be what you came to be. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be what you came to be. Singing out here. Back to the fire, back to the soul, back to the water, back to the wood, back to the fire, back to the water, back to the wood, back to the fire, back to the water, singing out yeah. We are home. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be what you came to be. Open up, rewrite your story. Open up, be what you came to be. Singing out, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. I think that one is probably my new favorite song by you guys.
Aw, thanks. You know what's really cool? This is something I was excited to share. So we went to the permaculture convergence last year. We missed out on the one. Well, it's technically 2 years ago. It was 2020, end of 2022, 2023. Sorry. And we played that song in under the circus tent. We were doing the tea lounge thing, and we wanted to get everybody's voices in a recording of it. And so we'd had a part, may you find your tribe, may the tribes unite, and then we recorded somebody who's saying, may the tribes unite, may the tribes unite. And we did that with about like 10 or so people, and then we took that track, or took that recording, cut it into different pieces and stacked all those tracks basically. So in the song in that song that's coming out in the next couple days, we did some magic with having access to studio stuff. And so when it says may the tribes unite, it sounds like 10 people doing it. And
but I forgot to play that part of the song just now.
And we forgot.
That's part I was laughing. I was like, I forgot my favorite part of the song. Like, darn it. But it goes like this. Can we just May you find your tribe, and may the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May you find your tribe, and may the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May you find your tribe, and may the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May the tribe unite. May you find your tribe, and may the tribe unite. 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 It goes like that. I like that.
Awesome.
But you get all those voices on there, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. I bet it's going to sound so great. I'm so excited for some new Unity Rising music. I guess we're getting to the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for joining me, taking the time out of your day to share your beautiful music and your wonderful message with everybody. If people wanted to keep up with your music and your journey, how would they be able to do that? What's the best way?
So we are getting better at doing social media stuff, but the best, most reliable way I would say is follow our YouTube channel or Spotify or any of the other like streaming platforms. We'll be releasing stuff on there, and we'll attempt to make more posts on Unity Rising on Facebook. But yeah, stay tuned for all sorts of music. I think as we release things, we'll make a post about it, and then you'll see it on.
Well, we got it on Spotify,
SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple Music, all the things, all the stuff.
Yeah,
that people
and we're getting better at the social media game.
Yeah, but that's our goal. The next couple months is to release music and keep releasing it. So yeah, just stay tuned.
Should be lots coming in.
I'm so excited. I love you guys so much. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we end this episode?
I just want to express so much gratitude to you, Avery, and for anybody who's watching this, definitely be sure to check out Avery's music too. Or if you're in Louisiana around where she's at, come and see one of her shows. She's been doing lots of cool stuff, and yeah, just really glad to be here and really glad to be your friend, and excited to keep seeing some more artists on this series. I'm gonna keep promoting it and sharing it too.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool idea.
We loved the first two. That was awesome.
Yeah, so
very inspiring.
You're doing a great thing, and glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It's all from the heart, and I know you guys are all about that.
Yeah.
But I guess then if you guys are ready to go, I'll go ahead and remove you guys from the live, and I'll go ahead and close everything out. Is there anything else you want to say?
We love you, and we love Jag, and we love Kim.
And we love Felix, even though we haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
And excited to link up with. We might, if we're in Florida in February and you're there, we might link up sometime down there. We'll see what the future has in store. But yeah,
I would love to see you guys soon.
You.
I love you guys too. Safe travels, and y'all take care. I'll see y'all soon.
All right. Peace.
Goodbye. Let's see. Whoop, bam. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and again for following the artist that I'm featuring and for bearing with us while I'm figuring out how to navigate this series. I'm finding that Facebook Live can be hard, but it's very nice in terms of like quality and everything. But it's very nice that I can be here in Louisiana and my friends could be in Mississippi or in Ohio or in Kentucky, Tennessee, you know, we're all over the world. I'm able to bring them here and talk with them. So that's one nice aspect of it. But my hope for this series, is that I'm going to travel. While on my travels, I'm going to meet people and I'm going to video them with a nice camera, upload those videos to YouTube. You know, that's the dream. We'll see how it all works out. But I hope everybody has been enjoying the series so far. I have next Sunday, I'm not sure who I'm going to have. It's going to be a surprise guest. Um, but they are going to be an awesome musician and they're going to be an active community builder. So stay tuned for next week's surprise guest. Um, and yeah, you know, you guys are wonderful. Thank you again for all the support you've shown me. I love you guys. I'm going to leave links to Moon and Magic's Unity Rising's page and everything so you guys can follow them. Keep being awesome, keep being kind. And that concludes this episode of Everyday People and Music featuring Unity Rising.